Everybody, it's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at TechTrader.com. It's Thursday, the 7th of February, and these are the charts of the day. This will be my last charts of the day and webinar until Monday, it appears, but I'll let you guys know if I can get home in time and to do a webinar late Sunday night. At this point, the market is starting to pull back and do some retracement, but today was a good day for several stocks. I'm going to show you some longs and prepare you for whatever pullback may be coming with some shorts. AMSC. Terrific chart. Since it broke out and then pulled back in a falling wedge, we've been long in the 7-8 range. Here it is up to 14 and change. It continues to push. It looks to me like this is a $19 stock going forward. CRON, I'm not sure it's done yet. After that big steep pullback, it reversed big time today from 1872 to 2144, closed 2 cents off the high on 37 million. This stock looks like it's not done. And let's raise the stop to today's low. If that's the trend line, and it came off the trend line today, we may very well retest the high or even get into the high 20s. EOLS, a spectacular follow through after the pause yesterday. Only went from 23.50 to 29 today, closed 9 cents off the high. After hours is off a little bit, but I think if it gets momentum, and you can see this resistance right here. Your next target is 34.4.5. Haynes Brands broke through the declining top line a week ago and had the big breakaway gap today that's testing this level from the August-September snapback highs in the high 18s, low 19s. So 18.90, 19.25 is the resistance, and today's high at 18.72 with a penny off the high. What a big move today that had. 28 million shares are unheard of. It was an earnings play, and let's see if it backs and fills or follows through. If it does follow through, I would not be surprised to see a run that takes us near 21. Next target. IO. Well, the swing on IO is working well. After it popped and pulled back and started to move, we gave you a swing on it. It then consolidated for 3 weeks, or 2 weeks. Today exploded 25%. That's a big move, folks. Up 243 to 1218 is resistance right in that level. And your next target is around 14, followed by 18. MBOT, it looks to me like now with 6 days in a row, but very slowly, it's climbing the ladder. And if it should get through, as we've said for days now, 1190, and today's high was 1144. We could see this pop to 1314, and then maybe start to run. And lastly for today, and alongside, TPNL was just a monster move, exploded, put a swing on it when it broke out, and accelerated from 506 low to 718 high. And it was a terrific trading day for that stock. On the short side, let's go to the short list. Starting with Axogen. Folks, I got to tell you, when you see a stock where the market's rallied and that's the best it could have done, and now it seems to be breaking down, look out below. Something's very wrong here. We first gave you this when it was in the mid-40s. It's now in the mid-teens, and yet I don't see a bottom in this. Not until it gets down around 9 or 10. Stay tuned. That could be a nice little quick negative short. Qterra as well, same thing. It's dropped from mid-50s to the low teens, the $12 range. And the best you can do is that. I'm now looking for 10. CVNA. Pretty ugly stuff. Drops down, forms a big wedge, corrects, and then forms a rising wedge. That's where we told you to go short. It subsequently has dropped and is pulling back near support. Ultimately, if it doesn't hold the level here about the 24.5 zone, which is my next target, if it gets to, of course, 29 first, then this month could at some point be dramatically lower and get into the 21 and then 17 range. EDIT cracked today, broke the bear flag. Not looking good, folks. If this thing gets below 18, we're going to see 15.75, maybe 13.5. FedEx, well, obviously we were bearish there, but it got crushed. Now this rising wedge to the moving average might be a sell signal. I'm looking for at least a retest somewhere in that 155.60 range, and maybe a lot worse if it doesn't hold. IIN as well. Give you a short there. Reiterated short with the bear flag. Another one right now. Today, dropping $1.40. It's just broken this pattern. And if it doesn't hold 22, 2.5, this could be 17 pretty quickly. MED, same thing. Breaks down wedges, bear flags, and now another rising wedge. And this rising wedge did not get above the moving average. It has formed an ascending bear flag or something of that nature. Look, it's an easy stop. If this one takes out a high from last week at about 132, that's where the stop is. But for now, I'm looking for this to fail. Pull back and retest to 106 at 108, and maybe at some point get it to the high 80s. PTC, that's not, I'm sorry, that should not be on the list today. Not yet anyway. TLRD is still looking ugly with bear flag after bear flag after bear flag, and this one here tells me you might see a drop into that $10 range, or maybe even 9-inch, 9.5, 10. That's the next target. WTW, our last stock for today, continues to get decimated. It's now dropped from 107 down to 29, and I don't see a bottom. Not until maybe it reaches mid to low 20s. Folks, that's the long and short of it for tonight. Have a good evening. Have a good trading day tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys either late Sunday night or early Monday morning. And I'll see some of you at the Money Show in Orlando. This is HB signing off. Have a good evening.